If this AUKUS thing means that we build a sub that goes there and we don't have it, then I don't like it.
Well, that's right. So we're trying to pay them a bit of bribe money. We're going to pay them $3 billion US.
You've given them 800 million already?
We've given them 800 million. We're going to give them 5 billion Australian, 3 billion US over several years. And this is designed to get them talking nice to us. That's allegedly to enhance their industrial capacity so they'll build subs more quickly. But the agreement says not until 2031 does the president have to decide whether he actually sells one to us. Now, he may or may not, whoever is the president then, he or she may or may not decide to sell one to us. But they are infinitely less likely to sell one to us if we are making zero effort on the rest of our defence force.
Correct.
And
so these two things go hand in hand now.
Absolutely. If we are absolutely lacking credibility on defence, and now Albanese won't say boo about China ever, and he will never disagree with China publicly. He's gone into a sort of a monastic silence on anything bad that China does. So if we won't make an effort on defence, have a feeble economy, and won't even say anything about our greatest strategic competitor, why would they take a submarine out of their order of battle? Yep. So they won't say no then. They'll say, well, we can't do it now. We might be able to do it in 6 or 7 years, or why don't you just go ahead and build the AUKUS subs with the Brits or something. But in reality, we'll end up with nothing, just like we were in World War II. You know, in World War I we had subs, in World War II we didn't.
I just want to ask you about this peace agreement between Israel and Gaza. Donald Trump will meet Netanyahu, I think, on Monday, our time. 60-day ceasefire. What's the importance of the 60-day limit?
Look, it's a bit hard to follow here, Steve. And
Will it hold?
Sorry, say again?
Will the Israelis abide by that?
Well, they'll abide by anything they sign up to. But look, I'm just full of sympathy and support for Israel striking back after the Hamas terror atrocities. But you're getting to the point now, there's probably 19 or 20 Israeli civilian hostages still alive. And it's quite right, absolutely right, that Israel prioritise them. But you're getting to the point now where Israel has to tell us what it plans for Gaza and what it's doing going forward. If there's a ceasefire, what happens after the 60 days? Does Israel resume bombing and so forth until they get their hostages back? The villain here is Hamas, no doubt, absolutely the villain.
100%.
This could all finish tomorrow if Hamas released the hostages and laid down its arms. It wouldn't even have to surrender or anything. You'd just have to say, we're not going to try and kill you anymore, and then the conflict's over. But then we have this huge question, who governs Gaza after that? And, the Israelis have not told us what their intention is. They might say it's going to be a negotiation, but they do have a moral responsibility in the end for the welfare of the people of Gaza if they are the responsible power.
Well, we'll wait and see. Thank you, Greg, for coming in. Appreciate it very much.